Oh shit.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, this volume's real low. All right. How do I sound? Maybe I should get closer, actually.
You sound. You sound.
Sound audible?
I hear you.
That's good.
Okay.
No longer audible.
And he's gone.
Typical.
Oh.
It's such a shalom move.
Just leave the call mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Well, your mic is lighting up, but it's not making noise.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't talking. I'm using my mouse again, and it has the buttons on the side, and if you push one of the side buttons, it sends you back in the web browser. I accidentally punched it, and
One of those.
you guys hear my mouse moving when it moves?
Yeah.
Alright, so
You use Discord in like your internet?
Oh yeah, I use it in my web browser.
Oh.
Why don't you
Not-
download it?
Because I'm now discovering that's something I can do.
Doesn't it like say download Discord every time you like log into it?
Yeah, like every single time does.
It gives me a little different hint onto how to better use Discord. It'll be like, oh, make groups like this, or do this on Discord, or find this, and I just stopped reading them.
Alright.
Yeah. Record, I am recording on Audacity as well.
Nice.
Not using the mouse. Oh, unless I use the mouse on this little box here.
I mean, you could just like mute when you're doing stuff.
I could do that.
Or just announce it and make noise.
But like make noise at the same time as I'm moving.
Yeah, what you've been doing, yeah.
What do you mean?
Like,
Yeah.
so, like make a break in the conversation announcing that you're going to do something, so it's not like going like the audio's not at the same time as someone is talking.
You want me to let you know that I'm gonna be making noise?
That would be cool.
As opposed to just muting myself?
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Why do I feel like you guys are done with this recording before it even started?
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm not done.
I'm a little hungry. I have one of those, I started ordering, from HelloFresh. Like, companies like that. And I got one of those food.
Oh, yeah.
Got one of those food kit things. And it's really easy to do and make the food and stuff. But I'm just tired. It's still not as easy as going out and just picking up food.
Yeah, you still have to cook it. You still have to
Especially having
some
a
work for
car, the driver's license. Not like I need to wait for delivery. Go to the place, pick it up, maybe call. If I don't get fast food. I don't even have to get out of the car.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
I mean, you could try Factor.
Factor.
It's like HelloFresh, but it's already cooked.
Oh, so you just heat it up? It's like microwave dinners?
Yeah. But it's honestly probably more expensive to do that than just to go shopping and just buy microwave dinners.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why wouldn't I just go buy microwave food? I've actually been saving a lot of money with these meal things, though, mainly because of all the extra stuff I'm not buying at the store.
Yeah,
Oh, every
that's like
time I go to the store to buy items, just end up getting a whole bunch of extra stuff because I see it.
right. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that is also something that they like advertise. When I was like
Mm.
sponsored with HelloFresh, that it's like it's cheaper than grocery shopping because you like there's that, but also like when you go grocery shopping, it's like you might not necessarily use all of the stuff that you bought for this meal. So like if you were to use all of it, then it's probably more efficient to do that. But because a lot of the time you're not, and then some of it gets wasted, then you're like saving money there.
Right. Well, let's get going. I got a thing that can lead us into a starting point, and I mean, go as deep as I guess Liam wants it to go. Um, because it's about him, and I'm curious. I don't know if Jake is curious at all. But Liam, you've been like full time streaming for a while now. Like, you don't have another job, do you?
No, no, I've just been streaming. I was actually gonna make an Instagram post about that tomorrow or today, but I just didn't get around to finishing it. But yeah, no, I've just it's been over a year, a little over like a year and a month or so since I quit my regular job as a an electrical apprentice, and I've just been streaming like full time since. And last like couple like 2 or 3 months, it's been every day, and so yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm gonna have to
Um,
start selling cards again. I need to
I don't
finish
know how
sorting.
comfortable you are talking about it, but like, is this? Do you generate an income from this?
I do generate an income. I'm still not making more than I'm spending on rent and groceries, but I mean I will ideally, if like these sponsorships that I've been getting start like working out, and continue to work out, then that's where the majority of my real money will come from. And if that is the case where I'm actually able to get like these sponsorships continually and have them completed and it like achieved, then yeah, I should be able to start actually growing my savings again. But I was actually talking about on stream like yesterday actually that I'm still not making like I haven't been like my savings account hasn't grown. It's only depleted since I stopped working. And so people were asking like where's the Pokemon card redemption, or like Pokemon open a Pokemon booster pack redemption. And I was like, I had to take it away because like I can't afford to just keep opening up booster packs on stream, because it's like it costs like that costs money, and I don't make enough money to, uh, not like nearly enough money to just continually open up booster packs is on stream, because that's like
Uh,
that's expensive.
I redeemed a couple of those. I made you open a couple, two or three.
Yeah, and so like during the subathon, I like a bunch were open. I like opened up like a box and opened up all the booster packs, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna have to turn this redemption off for a little while, because I don't want to just keep destroying my sealed collection.
Yeah. So how sustainable is this gonna be for you? Like, at this rate, how long can you keep going before you inevitably have to like work a 9 to 5 again?
I like how you say how sustainable is it until you inevitably have to go back to a 9 to 5.
So you get a
Um
real job.
yeah. Well, basically, if the growth stops here, then I mean I could afford to keep depleting my savings um probably for another year, if growth does not uh continue. But I've seen like the biggest like the growth has sort of been exponential and so the growth has only been getting better and better. And specifically, this last week I did a subathon, and because to celebrate hitting 1,000 followers, I got there. I did a subathon to celebrate hitting 1,000 followers, and during that subathon,
followers of what? Follows on Twitch?
yeah, Twitch followers, yeah.
Okay.
And I basically, during that subathon, I had set like obviously there's sub goals, but I also had set follower goals. So if I had achieved a certain amount of followers, then I would add 48 hours to the stream, and I hit that goal twice. So I managed to actually go from 1,000, around like just over 1,000 followers at the start of the subathon, and I finished with over like 1,230. And so in a 7-week period, I gained 20% of my followership. And considering I've been streaming for a year, basically full time, that is insane in terms of growth potential. Like, I've never seen that kind of growth before. And so if that's any indication of what's to come, then I don't know, it's as long as it stays on this trajectory, I do think that I might be able to make this just like a permanent thing.
You just gave me a great idea, and I will get to it after the intro. You guys, welcome to Arguably a Podcast. I'm Shalom.
I'm Jake.
I'm Liam.
Jake's back. We got Jake back full time.
Ayo.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Ayo.
The next fight. The next fight.
Full time, huh? That's a big one.
Full time, as a weekly podcast can.
Fully part time.
Yeah.
Inevitably we'll fight about something else again. So I lose Jake, but we got
understandably.
We're happy Jake's here, right, guys?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
I feel like that statement was very directed towards one person individually. Right, guys?
Anyway, so what I'm getting from Liam is this subathon is really, as you said, percent increase in growth, and what did you say is 7-day period?
Yeah, it started on Saturday and it ended on Friday, so it was like 7 days basically long. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is we need a podcastathon.
Wow. No.
Yeah,
No.
man. So we're gonna make it big.
I asked.
Stream our podcast
No.
anytime we get a new subscriber.
Oh my
We
god.
had
Second
time.
I get home from work, we're podcasting while I'm playing video games. The second you ever get home, you're podcasting.
Oh.
I think we do it on a long weekend, or we book some time off. Oh, I can't book any more time off. I've used all
Yeah,
my
I can't
vacation
either. I've used all my vacation days too, man.
days. Long weekend.
I don't know about that, because like I don't know if podcasts are something that people want to tune into live necessarily.
No, because they'll be like, because people will go to work or do whatever they're doing, and they'll be like, "Oh man, these guys are still going. What are they talking about now?" Just keep them coming.
See, I even like I asked my stream every time I went to bed, should we? I give them two options. Should we listen to the podcast, or should we watch old VODs of me just playing the game? And every single time, yeah, and every single time, they opted for no podcast, please.
Wait, you made the podcast an option?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they know about it. See, they don't know what they're missing.
Well, it's
I
like
think
it's existing content. It's not like it would have to be like new record. Like Yeah, it would just be like
This is
playing the podcast in the background while I slept.
First, I'm finding out you went to bed.
Well, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be awake for 7 days in a row.
Kind of thought that was the point.
Well, that's a stupid point.
Thought you weren't allowed to sleep until you didn't make the goal.
Sounds like you never watched a subathon before.
Never watched a subathon before.
No.
Yeah.
I told you, man. I got no vacation days. I can't sit through a full subathon.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody does.
No one sits through the full subathon. You leave and
That's
come
how
back
you get
the next
people
morning.
from different time
And
zones
just-
and whatnot to tune in.
Yeah, but no one's gonna fucking tune in for the whole thing because people do stuff. There's
No
like,
one's gonna tune in while you're asleep. Missed out on a whole demographic of people, like all the Aussies.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't
people
know.
Did tune in while he was sleeping.
I don't know, man. I got a fucking raid while I was sleeping.
Dude, I joined once when he was sleeping. I was like, oh, he's sleeping. And there was like 27 viewers.
Yeah.
Is it just the camera like pointed at you in bed?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep. And the VOD playing in the background.
Oh.
Yeah, no nothing for those 7 days.
So you're constantly on no nothing. What do you mean
No,
nothing?
nothing. You know what I mean, no nothing.
Don't.
Oh, forget about it. It's fine.
Talking about. What did you say? What's he talking about? What does he mean?
Yeah,
I don't
you
get
know
it.
exactly what I mean.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean no nothing?
All right, well then we can move on. It's
What's
fine.
he gonna
You
do
understand,
with?
you understand.
Like, isn't the only, like? I think he has a dog.
What?
Want to see that on Twitch?
Yep, that's where I was going with it. No nothing, meaning
Do
no
your sisters
dog.
still- do your
Yeah.
sisters still live at home?
Oh
It'd be a
my
little weird,
God.
but whatever you like.
What?
What?
You mean no nothing?
What are you?
What are you suggesting?
What are you
The
suggesting? I don't know what's happening.
Is your
This is what
sister
I
and your
thought.
dog home?
What? the-
This is dad, but that's worse.
Oh
Dog
my
over the
God.
dad.
Yeah. Where
I
were
mean,
you
ideally,
going
I just
with
wouldn't
your-
have done the subathon, but yeah, but so maybe not a
Alright.
full log weekend, but we could do like a 24-hour thing.
I don't think so.
No, that's not a good
don't want
idea.
It's not a
Just go,
good
like,
idea.
Like a long podcast, we could like play a board game or something, like in person.
That's a little different. That's,
But that's what I
thing.
mean. That's what I mean. We do like an arguably 24-hour thing that we like a 24-hour thing where we do something and we talk about stuff. 24
mean-
hours, and then people could like tip. We could do like shots. Yeah.
Supplemental content is something that
This isn't supplemental. This would be like as one of our episodes.
no.
Why?
Because that would be it would be supplemental content. It wouldn't be a 24-hour long episode. What? Because it's supplemental content. Because we're doing a board game.
Oh, it will just be a board game podcast.
But then it would be supplemental content.
That's also not a
Why?
podcast.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to just listen to us on Spotify. They'd be like, "Oh,
We could release an audio. Like you definitely want to tune into the video version, but you do both. We'll do podcasts all the time where they have like
What do you think
happening
supplemental content means?
it's like an add-on to an additional thing that we are already doing. But I'm saying this would replace one of our episodes.
Well, what do you mean an
would
add-on
come
to
out
something we're already
would come
doing?
out
This
on
what?
a
That's what this
Wednesday.
is.
Saying
That's
all
what it
this
would-
is supplemental content.
No, like a fucking board game stream would be supplemental content.
We can still release it as a recorded thing. Like if you don't make
Obviously, we would still release it. Why would we be doing if we wouldn't release it?
we're friends."
Yeah. You just hang out.
Well, it's like a different.
I I hung out with Jake the other day. We didn't like film it.
Why would we do a 24-hour board game session and as content and not release it?
Oh, what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm saying it doesn't have to be just a supplemental piece.
Does supplemental mean that it's like not gonna be released to you? Like,
No, I just think it would be released as one of the podcast episodes. Then there'll also be a video component if you want to watch it that way, or you could just listen to us go through a board game.
I don't think a 24-hour podcast episode would be. I mean,
Listen to it.
I wouldn't.
Well, it's like it's a different form of content. So
If it's a podcast, if it's like on Spotify, you don't have to listen to it all at once.
Our podcasts are like half an hour to an hour and a bit.
Yeah, but we
at
do
most.
one really long one that'll last like 3 days. Like if people listen to a podcast during work.
A 24-hour podcast, dude, there would be like 18 hours of silence in there.
Why?
Do you think you could carry a conversation for 24 hours?
Conversations, yeah. It's just 24 different conversations. Easily. I can do that with myself.
He likes to talk to himself when no one's around.
Yeah, well, you're dead inside. No wonder you don't. But Jake, do you not like just talk to yourself while stuff's going on? Like if you're just alone?
I would run out of stuff pretty fucking quick, I think.
Yeah, but just even every now and then you just be like, oh, I'll just go make a little coffee this morning. Feeling like having coffee. Or you've never been like just chilling by yourself and out loud said, oh, I'm hungry.
Sure, that's not going to be 24 hours of content.
Oh, I know. I'm aware that I'm more strange than the average person, and I just think
Right. But like, if we're doing a 24-hour podcast-a-thon, I'm not going to be like, I'm going to go make myself a coffee. Oh, I'm going to put some sugar in my coffee. Let's grab some milk. I need some milk for my coffee.
I wouldn't
that's it.
see.
That's as far as I've gone. That's as far as I can go in my little imagination.
You wouldn't be by yourself. It would be the three of us. So you'd be like, "Oh, Jake, can I have a coffee too? I don't want as much milk as you." Yeah. See, it's fun.
That's
Fun.
it. Conversation over.
Well, it's not over because Liam will be like, "I don't like coffee, and coffee's for the Republicans," and blah 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 blah. Whatever Liam
What?
says.
When have I ever gotten political on this podcast?
During the recordings, but I know what you think about up in there.
And specifically
Guy
with
doesn't have
American
have a voice in his
politics.
head. I don't know. It was just the first thing that came to mind. I don't know what ours is called. Are we communist? No, not communist.
Conservative?
Is there been a topic? I'm so confused. I'm so lost right now, man.
I don't
Or
know.
a topic?
Has there been a topic today?
This is supposed to lead into.
I don't think so.
This is supposed to lead into Liam's. You said you had a story about streaming or like a gossip. You had some tea to spill.
Oh,
Some drama. Yeah, it was supposed to lead into that, and it kind of got off.
nice segue derailed by yourself.
Yeah, Liam, what was that crazy drama you were talking about? There.
Well, like I
What's the deal with that?
I mean, like I said, this isn't regarding me, but have you guys heard about like what's going on with Amaranth right now? I know we brought up Amaranth before on the podcast.
Only fans, girl.
Yeah,
before, no idea.
the most popular like
Bad and awkward thing
cool
happened with her.
what's it hot tub streamer.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys don't know anything about her, then fair enough. But yeah, if you're like part of the Twitch community, then you know who Amaranth is. But it's basically come out that
A hot tub streamer? I thought she was an OnlyFans girl.
Both.
well, yeah, she's like she got
very
super
diverse.
popular on Twitch. Like that's how she gained her platform. But she essentially. She was live the other day, and she was, she apparently, like, she muted her mic to go take her phone call with her husband, which wasn't, like, public information that she had a husband, and she unmuted her mic during the conversation because he was, like, just like yelling and freaking out at her and threatening to kill her dogs and shit. And it like apparently like this was like her last ditch.
She was threatening to kill her own dogs, or her husband was threatening to
Her
kill her
husband
dogs?
was threatening to kill her dogs because she didn't hear what he said. And so apparently like this was like her last ditch effort to try and come out publicly that she's in like a super abusive relationship, because he's got access to all of her social media accounts and shit, and he was threatening to like put out fake tweets to try and destroy her like platform and her career because she didn't hear what he said one time. And it's like,
This
and apparently like
she
the whole
mean to mute herself, like, or did she mean to like?
she meant to
not mute
unmute
herself?
she meant to unmute herself like after I think he threatened to kill her dogs.
But
Because
she never muted it to
Yeesh.
begin with.
no, she unmuted after he threatened to kill her dogs.
He muted
Oh.
when he called because she didn't want anyone to know she had a husband, and then he was being crazy.
Yeah, and so
Unmuted.
apparently like he's been dictating their whole like social media presence, and he's been the one who basically like forced her to do the pool like the hot tub streams or whatever, to actually like to build like the platform and shit. And like it's like so fucked up that like he's essentially been using her body to make like fortunes, because she's like
The pimp,
well, she's
not the cool kind.
yeah, I mean, I guess, but like he's like she's been like she makes like I don't know like two. I think it came out that she makes like $2 million a year from OnlyFans, and that's not including any of the money that she'd be making from Twitch. And apparently, like he's got access to all of her like social media accounts and bank accounts and all that shit, and like it's just fucking wild how he's like it's finally come out that like she's married to this absolutely insane abuser, and a
Have
lot
you
of
checked in on her in a while. Like that's
well,
such a
that's the
risk-
thing. After when the way the stream ended was like a door opened up behind her, and then the video cut out. And and a lot of people
Shit.
are saying it's fake, but well, not a lot of people. The vast majority don't think it's fake. That it's like they're releasing this like I don't know fake shit to try and cause to get more attention. But like, what would be the why would she want to do this to like herself in terms of like releasing this kind of information if it wasn't true? Like that,
right.
because it's not like she needs exposure. It's not like she's like one of the most. It's not like she isn't the most popular like pool streamer or whatever the fuck.
In saying that though, like Jake Paul is someone who doesn't need any more exposure, but I found out very recently, like his whole wedding that he had like a while back, he got married to Mojo, I think her name is also very successful in her own right. It's all fake and a staged publicity thing.
that they were getting married.
They got married. Like they had a whole like wedding, and they had an engagement, a wedding, and then went out as like a married couple, but it was all fake.
Well, what was fake about it?
Everything, like the relationship, the marriage, the wedding, like
And
none of it
so
was real.
And so where did like I mean I don't know how this is relevant to like an abusive story, but
It's just the like, why would famous people do fake stuff to try and be more famous?
but
Why?
it's like at this point, like what has she got to gain from doing this?
Oh, just getting her name out. I
Just
guess
to
just
keep
having
the
more.
spotlight.
It's like, yeah,
Maybe that's a weird
I
one.
don't know enough about it to say one way or the other. Like this is the first I'm hearing about it, but people do crazy stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty wild that people would just like rather than choosing to believe that she's like doing this as a last ditch effort, because like he's been basically like controlling everything that she does, to my knowledge, according to this most recent information. And it's just like, what? Why do people jump to the conclusion that it's fake rather than believing it? I
It's just because of how much fake shit happens in terms of like entertainment and the industry, and just everybody trying to, like I was saying, hold the spotlight.
but it's
Way more of it coming out that was like this was bullshit than this was true, and this is me trying to get help.
yeah, I think that's kind of fucked that like people instead like it's not necessarily like it's good that people take everything with a grain of salt, but it's like why would she do this to her own platform, come forward that she has a husband that is abusing her, rather than continue to keep it a secret and like take advantage of the people who are like trying to like donate to like try and get her attention. It's like if anything, this has already doing this has hurt her potential to make that money from those people who are so delusional that they think donating gives them a chance to sleep with her. It's like
Why people donate?
well, there's a lot of sad people out there who are trying to get attention.
Yeah, but is there anyone who's actually being like, ooh, if I send this tip, oh, she's gonna be getting a tip herself. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think she has viewers?
Yeah, maybe not like actually sleeping with her, but like at least getting her attention.
Yeah, it's like that's what like the whole thing is like what it's about.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I don't watch her.
Yeah, I mean I don't either, but it's still pretty obvious.
Sounds like you do.
I mean, you can think that.
Okay. Anyway, if she is not if, well, I guess I hope she's okay. I just want to say.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, why do people go to, oh man, this is fake, rather than, I hope she's okay? It's like, that's so fucked up.
Well, dude, the world's fucked.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying. Crazier shit has happened than someone to be being fake, faking that they're in an abusive relationship.
but what's the harm in thinking, oh, I hope she's doing okay? Like, I hope, like, she didn't just get fucking beat the shit out of her because she finally came public that she's getting abused.
There is no harm in that. Everybody just wants to be the first to notice something different, I guess.
Everyone just wants to be right.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're saying that.
Well, it's not like I want to be wrong, but it's also like I'd rather be properly informed. I'd rather be wrong in this situation if it means that she was lying, rather than accusing that she is lying and being wrong about that.
Yeah, that's fair. Fortunately, not everybody's that level-headed.
Yeah, no, clearly.
Just rather say what they think they're going to be right about. And that's why gambling's a thing, dude.
99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big.
Yeah. The 1%ers, though. Ooh.
Yeah, so don't quit early. You could be them. You could be them.
Stick to it.
Keep
Liam,
gambling.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Your streaming thing, if you don't make it like this year with any more growth, and you said you got another year, even if after that other year and you can't do it, just keep going. Don't give up.
Yep. I mean, I won't be able to afford to. So it's like, it's not like I'm going
No,
to
you can do it. Take out a loan. Go into debt. How you got a credit card, right?
see. Yeah. I'll just sure. I'll just do that. Yeah. Let me.
Yourself.
No. Let me just dump all my savings into options right now and just maximize the time that I have to stream for before getting a job, because I can just hit the lottery on the options.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude. That's
Let me just nuke my savings on some options real quick.
nuke my savings.
Yeah.
or compared my bank account to a bomb, or like
I mean,
have you ever put like flour on the table and blew on it?
no.
It's my bank account. That little puff of smoke.
Nice.
Hey, Jake, you had some things you wanted to say.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know. I'm enjoying this one.
What's wrong? What's the issue? I feel like there's issue.
With what? What?
You seem odd. A weird feeling in my toes from this one. Everything all right? Anyone got anything they want to get off their chest?
Nothing to get off my chest. No. No.
I got a partnership.
Ooh, that's neat. Who with?
Swift Lifestyles. And
What are they about?
Dubby.
What's an ad? We'll let you an ad space here. Maybe if it's bad, we'll cut it.
Well, I haven't tried it yet, but it's like
Yeah.
basically a caffeine. It's like a caffeine gamer juice powder thing.
G Fuel?
It's similar to G Fuel. Yeah, it's similar to G Fuel. But it is possible for smaller creators to get partnered.
Oh shit.
Because if you don't have like millions of millions of followers or whatever, if you're not already a big name, it's like you can't really. There's no way for you to get partnered with G Fuel or GamerSups. But Swift Lifestyles is like basically very similar in that they offer basically the same products, but it is possible to be a partner if you're like a smaller content creator. And so I partnered with both of Swift Lifestyles and Dubby. I've got my Swift Lifestyles beginner package in, and I'm ready to try it out. It's like Swift Lifestyles also does, on top of like the drinks, they also do like vitamin supplements and shit like that. And so that'll be interesting. But then Dubby is also, I haven't received that package yet, but Dubby is also very similar, but they're like they took the healthier approach, and they're supposed to be much, much healthier than Gamer Fuel, G Fuel, and G Subs. So it'll be interesting to see when I get those to actually like try it out.
Interesting. You're gonna do some of it too?
I don't know if I should say the percentage I get off publicly, but I get a
I don't
discount.
know if you should either.
Yeah, I get a discount on the Dubby products, and I also get a discount on the Swift Lifestyles. And if I get enough sales with those, they'll just send me free shit as well. And so for every sale that I have, or like every time someone uses my code through Dubby or Swift Lifestyles, I make a commission, and everybody gets 15% off Swift Lifestyles and 10% off Dubby.
Well, this
Damn.
sponsor talk is really making me want a sponsor for this podcast just so we can get free stuff. And saying that, if we had the option, say we had like big enough to a point where we had our sponsors to choose from, and any company we went to, they're like, yeah, we'll sponsor you. What would you guys want? I already got mine picked out. I want to hear you guys first. Like, if you could choose from any like company in the world to sponsor you.
I mean, hey, G Fuel, hook it up.
Really?
I don't know, maybe Audible? That would be cool. It's a podcast.
That would be cool as a podcast.
Yeah, I don't. Big book guy.
I was thinking some sort of like microphone supplier, you know? That'd be sick.
Oh yeah, like a
Top
technology
of the line,
company.
like boomsticks
yeah.
and microphones and
We
suppressors.
all just have
blah, blah, blah.
this huge production in our own individual spaces. It's a lot of clutter. I don't have a whole lot of room. I mean, I won't say no. If we get it, I won't be upset. It does sound like a lot of work. I really want a Hello Tushy.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Never used a bidet before, and I really want to experience it.
I would really like a bidet as well. But I mean, you can only get one. What?
I was thinking of getting a bidet.
Yeah, I think they're kind of expensive though.
I saw one for
with
like
Hello
$40.
Tushy, they're affordable, and they install in 10 easy minutes.
See,
No plumbing or electricity required.
Yeah,
Hello
it sounds.
Tushy sponsor us. I know what to say.
I wonder why.
Wow.
Use discount code. Arguably. 10% off. There's 10% off your Hello Tushy order with free shipping.
I like how that's what you stuttered on the most, is what the discount code's
I don't know what it would be. What would it be?
Even though it's the name of our fucking podcast.
I didn't know if it'd be just like, ah! Or like something like that. I didn't know what it was going to be.
Use discount code A. Yeah.
I don't know, but is it weird if you go to somebody else's house and they have a bidet for you to use it?
No.
Like a personal thing that shouldn't be shared?
No.
No.
It's like, it's cleaning out their bumhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're also sitting on their toilet.
Put toilet paper down?
No.
What? You put
You know how
toilet
bidet
paper?
works?
What?
You mean what?
Do you know how a bidet works?
Oh, but I'm saying when you're saying you sit on their toilet.
Yeah, that's arguably dirtier than using their bidet.
That's why I'm saying you don't put toilet paper down on the on toilets before you sit on them.
I don't think public toilets have a bidet. I thought you were talking about someone's house that you go to.
Yeah, but just any other toilet that isn't yours. Sorry, public was the wrong word, but any other toilet that isn't mine, I'm just dry putting my ass.
No.
If you come over to my house, you're putting toilet paper on my seat?
Yeah.
What?
That's kind of annoying. That's a big waste of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Big waste.
Yes, it is. It's a complete waste.
Just use enough so my ass isn't touching your toilet seat. It's either that or I squat. I don't want to
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Am I in the minority on this? I don't know I don't know when the last time was you cleaned your toilet.
What? Who fucking shits on the toilet seat?
You mean it's not the fact that you shit on it, it's just dirty. It's not a clean place.
It's actually not
clean.
that dirty. It's not like you pissed and shit on the fucking toilet seat. Why would it be dirty?
It's just your ass has been in so many places throughout the day.
No?
You got
Not really. It's
been in your underwear the entire day.
That's if you wear underwear.
And you're wondering why you're in the minority.
So you know how ridiculous you sound then. With that statement, you know how ridiculous you sound.
I don't know what everybody's doing throughout the day. I'm assuming people are not the cleanest all the time.
And when I wipe the fucking shit all over my fucking thighs and my butt cheeks so it gets all over the toilet seat.
I don't know how clean you are. I'm not with you all the time.
Well,
I just prepare for the worst. That way, if it's not that, then it doesn't matter.
And you don't know how a bidet works either, apparently.
Oh, that's why I want one. That's why I want the sponsorship.
So, how do you think a bidet works?
I think you are the weird one here.
I think a bidet is like a really intense water fountain, and it's just aimed right at the butthole. It just pushes the button.
So it's like, do you not use the sink at other people's houses? Because it's like the water comes out of there too?
Yeah, but the sink is dripping downwards, you know? Like, the bidet's shooting up. It's getting, like, anything it gets out of your asshole is dripping back into it, wouldn't it?
No.
No.
It's
not, like, coming from the bottom of the fucking toilet spewing fucking shit up your asshole. How would it be...
I assumed it was coming from the bottom of the toilet. How would it come from the side and what it needed to hit?
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
No.
What's the issue here?
Using another person's bidet is I really don't think is that weird. Sitting on another person's toilet seat, I don't think is really that weird.
Wearing underwear, I don't think is really that weird.
But wearing underwear is a common
maybe
thing, but a lot of people are commandoing it.
maybe a public bathroom if they have a public bathroom like in a Walmart or something. Yeah, I would put the toilet paper down. But at someone else's house that you know that
I mean, I put the toilet paper down in a fucking like gas station bathroom. Walmart, I don't know. They clean those daily.
yeah,
Well,
true.
can you
Even that
really
one.
know somebody? Even if they clean it daily, you don't know who's walking in and out of there. As we talked about earlier, people are pretty messed up. People fully could be like rubbing shit on the toilet seat just because they know people like you aren't putting toilet paper down, and that is
Okay,
enjoying
but
life is making other people miserable.
why would I rub shit on my own toilet seat?
I don't
That's
know
just
what you do. Maybe it's just
stupid.
not. Maybe it's just not. I don't think you rub shit on it, but I just don't know how clean you keep yourself.
I think I'm gonna have to start squatting when I go to your house.
Yeah.
That's
I
what it
clean my.
sounds
I
like.
clean
I'm
my.
worried now.
I clean my toilet twice a day,
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm worried about that now.
so I'm not really home much, so I don't use my own toilet.
You're squatting at home then?
Oh no, like I'll clean before I use. Typically, if I go at home.
What?
Wow. So recently, I learned that if you donate your eyes, like your two eyeballs after you die, if you donate both your eyes, they can be donated to 4 people. They can help 8 different eyes. I thought that was wild.
Taking
I
a
thought it was an eye for an eye, like the saying.
Yeah.
How? I don't. How does it? How?
Because I guess like I was looking it up. I guess you can like the doctors can take just the sclera and do just a sclera transplant, or they can do a cornea transplant. I think there's a retina transplant as well. Like
Oh.
they could reuse multiple parts of the eye, but I always thought it was just like your eyeball goes in the air into like their eye socket, like kind of like Naruto.
Yeah. But
right.
But if someone comes in and they're just missing an eye, you're not gonna go, well, here's just the cornea.
Well, if they're missing an eye, no, but like people have different eye problems, and your eye can work with up
True.
to 8 or up to 4 different parts.
I also don't know how easy it is to just give someone a new whole eye, because that's a lot of because like that would be really hard to do without like, especially given the eye is housed in the skull, they would have to be like taking out like chunks of like the bone in order to be able to do that surgery behind the eyeball, because like the back of your eyeball has got muscles attached to it like 360 degrees
too.
around it, and the nerve going to your brain to connect that properly. I feel like that's why when people lose an eye, their eye's gone. Like you can't, it's like an eye replacement is not really a thing.
Yeah, it's probably more common to get eye parts than to get a full eyeball.
Eye parts.
Yeah.
Eyepieces.
That would be like real intense surgery to do. Like even not to put it into, I guess putting it into somebody too, but just taking like part an eye and having all those pieces separate without damaging it. It's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be a very specialized doctor, I think.
I bet that'd be pretty cool to watch.
I think I would get queasy and be absolutely disgusted.
I don't think
Not
I would
on
watch.
a live person, but just taking. Actually, I think I've done it. I think I did it with a cow's eye, like 5 or something like that.
Yeah, it's gross.
It smelled really bad. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember all the like dissections. I think I like missed that one, the eye dissection. Actually, no, I didn't, because I remember it being extremely tough. I don't really remember very much of it. I just remember that it was like really tough.
I remember having a sheep's eye, I think, and surprisingly it took a lot of effort to cut it.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess we should probably wrap up so we can talk about our 24-hour stream that we're gonna do, right?
That's not going to happen.
I think we can make it work.
Yeah, it's
Why
not.
why don't we leave it up to a vote? All right?
Why don't we figure
I
out what
guess-
kind of supplemental content we actually want to do
Oh, okay,
before
we'll
going and saying something like that?
I mean, I'm down to have like a board game night where it's even like a 2 or 3 hour podcast, like
Yeah.
podcast quotes, but I'm not committing to 24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours is like it's kind of I don't know. It is rough. As someone who's done it a few times on stream playing video games, it's like 24 hours just like talking and like playing
Yeah,
a board
but you
game.
were alone. Imagine with company.
That would
Thinking about
ruin
your
my
best
whole
friends.
week.
Yeah, it really fucks with you.
That would ruin my
We-
entire
we
week.
can do this. If men can go to war, sorry, hold on. If men and women and others can go to
You know what, they don't have women in in the front lines.
they don't
And
even have the front lines anymore.
well,
I think that's how
yeah.
warfare is like fought. What? What do you mean? Yeah.
Well, of course they still have front lines. It's like they still have like people like in the military in like the I don't know what it's actually called, but like the division that actually goes out and like starts fighting with like
Yeah, but I don't think
weapons
it's like
and
a
shit.
front line thing like it was back in the day where it was just,
Well, you're taking it
yeah,
way too literally.
How am I supposed to take anything you say figuratively?
It's
Oh,
no,
wait.
it's just the. Oh my god, fucking the army, the army of people that go to fight.
Okay, what about it?
They they don't have women in that, and do you know why? What would be your reason why? Why do you think?
Distracting?
I mean, I've heard that suggestion as well, but no. Jake, do you have any guesses?
No, I don't.
Why was that so funny?
Fucking hilarious.
It could be distracting.
It's because a guy would risk too much to save a woman.
Distraction.
But no, it's not distraction. It's that they would literally give themselves a disadvantage to like if like a woman was injured in battle and it was like versus a guy where they wouldn't necessarily risk their life to go out and save them, they would be more likely to go out and save the woman because of like natural instincts or whatever, but just because they are female. I learned that from another someone else talking about someone who's in the military, who was explained that.
But they could just have like squads where all the women are just with dudes. There's no conflict of interest there. Can I say that? Maybe we shouldn't put that. Maybe we shouldn't put that out. Put me in a bad light.
No, it doesn't put you in a bad light. No worse of a light than you put yourself in throughout the rest of this podcast.
I think I'm okay. I think out there's people that get me.
I really hope so.
To all the people that get me, just want to say thanks for tuning in and listening. Another episode of Arguably a Podcast. Still here. Be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, and to all the people that can notice the difference between me and Liam. Also,
Yeah.
Also good. Apparently that's an issue, so apparently we sound the same.
Yeah, but be sure to connect with us on Instagram and in the YouTube comments, and check out the website if you're bored or anything else. You guys got any final things?
Check out the website if you're bored.
Lots of fun things to do on that website. Like watch another podcast.
Anyway, We'll catch y'all later. Next Wednesday.
Hey.
He.
That's a podcast.